Thanks for my eyes. Moving on to the next round of questions. Raya, do you have another one? Because I have to go get water really quick.
Ask, what is your current body count?
Can you define body count? Are we talking like emotionally, physically?
Physically,
I mean,
obviously.
Physically, bro. Physically.
Doesn't it have to be physical?
Like, what do you mean? Mine's is 0, but can we not say like age is just a social construct, bro? Like, I feel like I should call Gideon on you, bro. I'm scared.
No, I'm saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the body count thing is a social construct designed to shame high performance individuals like me.
Huh?
So 40 individuals, okay?
Individuals?
No, you too smart for me, man. I don't
We gotta
understand.
keep an eye on.
No, that's
him.
what I'm saying.
Keep
but
an eye
Hey,
on
I
him.
think his intellect is what's reeling in
Those are the whole
Toki
spiritual.
or something. I don't
Andrew
know.
Tate
But-
agrees with a lot of stuff, so
Andrew Tate went to prison, but you want to go to prison with
Okay,
him?
respect.
I'm not going to prison.
Okay.
I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean, what?
Yet.
Well,
Okay,
I
no
got
more
a- I got a
pressing.
speed
No more
taking.
pressing.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I said, what are your types physically and mentally? Because everybody wants to know.
I think chokers are pretty hot too. Body wise, I want your hips to be wider than your waist. I think they call it hourglass, but it's got to look like that. BBL, I think. I really mess with BBLs. I'm not gonna lie. And finally, toes. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm into toes because that's like you gotta have cute toes. You probably got a cute room and stuff. So yeah, that's about it.
Mentally and
Yeah.
physically. That's okay.
Okay, yeah. Mentally, I'd say I need someone who's just the right blend of unstable and mysterious. Like a girl sending me a voice memo of her crying at 3 a.m. but never explaining why. That shit, that stuff gets me going, right? I want to know your birth chart before your last name, you know? I want chaos in the streets,
Right.
peace in the DMs and stuff. Like feral femininity combined with like divine confusion, you know?
This guy is literally the greatest guy I've ever seen. All right, moving on to
Bro.
Ray.
What?
The next question is, if your ex was listening to you right now, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my ex. I think her name was Julia. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Wow.
And if Julia was listening to me right now, I would say, first of all, you're welcome. You got to experience me in like my pre-evolved form, you know? Like back then I was a chameleon. Now I'm like a fire-breathing CEO, right? And second, I forgive you. You know, not recognizing greatness is like,
Yo.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, I left your texts on red. I borrowed your AirPods and whatnot. But I gave you I gave you something more valuable than those, a lesson. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you.
Dude, Mr. Xylophone is so tough. All right. Do our next round of your eyes. Yeah, we'll do the next round of who you have eyes on. Starting with Mr. Xylophone.
That chick, okay, so I got two of them, right? That girl in chat, Nadia, she's my type exact. I was practically describing her. And secondly, the other cute girl on the panel, Tokyo, she's got my eyes.
Toki, you mean?
Oh, sorry, I forgot your name. Yeah, Toki.
He said Tokyo.
Yeah, that's
Oh
fine.
my goodness.
All right. Ray.
Well, why did your last relationship end? Yeah.
I was just about to ask a
No
question like
background.
that. Do we have the same list? Oh, okay. Starting with Mr. Xylophone.
So, like metaphorically speaking, I outgrew the algorithm, right? She was like a 1.0 update, and I was living in like beta 3.7. You cannot expect a visionary to stay tethered to someone who believes in compromise and emotional availability. She wanted consistency, and I wanted greatness, right? She wanted to settle down, and I was still, you know, chilling on like Instagram, looking at girls and stuff. But we didn't break up, right? The universe parted our ways, and we pivoted our paths, right? She might say I lacked vulnerability, but she didn't respect that, honestly, and red flag on her, honestly. But in the end, she lost a man with a vision, and I lost a girl with like 300 followers, but I bounced back.
All right. And Ray?
Me?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next question. Have you ever gone back to someone you knew was bad for you, and why? Starting with Mr. Xylophone.
Oh, goodness, so many.
Thank you for the Robux donation.
I mean, absolutely. I've gone back to plenty of exes, not because I missed them, but because I was generous. I was being generous. I believe in second chances, thirds, sometimes fifths if the lighting is right. But look, just because something's bad for you doesn't mean it's not fun for you, right? You ever heard of spice? You guys spice your foods and stuff. Besides that, when you're the blueprint, they always come running back. All I got to do is unlock their potential, right? But why do I go back? Because I leave the door open. You know, a man like me, I don't like to burn bridges. I just put tolls on them. They were all bad for sure, but sometimes bad is.
Thank you for the Robux donation.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Thank you, Mr. Xylophone. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've been doing a podcast for like 4 hours now. All right, and moving on to our final round of who you have eyes on, starting with Mr. Xylophone.
I'd have to say Nadia and Taki.
Taki. All right.
Toki.
And Ray.
Bro doesn't even know my name.
Yeah,
And
it
Ray?
was Tokyo.
I'll give you a reason to forgive me.
Oh. And Toki.
No one. Still.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dang,
man.
Mr. Xylophone, you didn't lock in, bro.
No, I tried to like
Mr.
tell the
Xylophone.
truth, bro. I was being completely like upfront and honest. That's what the women like. They like honesty.
Hey,
You didn't know her
Nah, you gotta lie.
name.
Well, so what, dude?
Mr. Xylophone,
Names
Mr.
are
Xylophone, it's okay.
forever.
Toki, do you believe in second chances?
Yeah.
Then give Mr. Xylophone one. Period. All right.
Oh,
And Mir-
okay.
No.